Mr. Scroggs. Oh, I see we've brought the colt in.
You're here early, Roberta?
Well, it's Christmas Eve, Dad. Dad, this is my good friend, Penny Wiseman. She's really gifted at decorating, obviously, so I thought I'd bring her over to add some cheer to this place. Just look at it now. Good Lord, Dad. You really hadn't done a thing, had you? Here, Dad, have some Christmas goodies.
It's always your mother who made Merry Christmas. I've never cared much for it.
Really? No. Yes, you did. Remember when I was a kid you dressed up as Santa one year and crossed through the backyard with that huge sack on your back? You said you were practicing your rounds a few days before the big night and left your reindeer back at the North Pole to rest up? You looked so much like him. I caught sight of him out of the kitchen window while I was eating my bedtime snack, and I was just so amazed. Then Mom opened the window and you did your ho 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 Merry Christmas! Your beard, your red and white suit, your whole ensemble? Oh my God, I was had.
This is all just going to collect a whole lot of dust. And it's also gaudy.
Gaudy?
Well, we all need a little God in our lives, Mr. Scroggs, especially around winter solstice.
Yeah, Dad, get into the holiday spirit.
Hobgoblins.
I left you your bleak little cranny over there just in case you were in one of your moods. But I'll bring you over some rum and eggnog. Just for poop and giggles. 'Tis the season, Dad.
No, thank you. You're a vulgar creature just like your mother and your Uncle Fred. And others. On that note, could I see you over here for a moment, Roberta?
Yeah, Dad?
I wasn't expecting company.
I phoned you 2 weeks ago and told you that I was coming.
No, not you. I knew you'd put in an appearance whether I wanted you to or not. But that woman, since when did you start spending your time with the likes of street people?
She isn't just a street person, Dad. She's a tarot card reader. And she's brilliant. She has her table outside the market where I buy groceries. It's Christmas. It's not like you or I are very churchy or have any traditions in place. So I thought we could surrender to fate somehow and have our cards read.
Oh, no.
And she could have a nice warm place to spend the night for one night out of the year. Her readings are so insightful. And I'm in love. And I'm experiencing a lot of angst. I'm not going to see my love for a few weeks because he's gone back to China for the holiday.
China?
Yeah, China.
This guy's got some business in China, does he?
No, he's Chinese. He's gone to visit with his family for the Christmas vacation. He's here as an ESL student. My ESL student. Don't worry, he's almost 25.
You're still teaching? I thought you got a job at the bank and were working towards your master's in economics. I sent you money for next semester's tuition a few weeks ago.
Yeah, this whole master's business isn't really working out the way that I thought. And the bank had such a capitalist mindset. Worse than my boss at the Learning Center. You sent me $150, Dad. I bought a Christmas tree, some baubles, and an English text for home. Advanced level.
There's no benefits in working for that private school. There's no future. You're going to end up like your friend over there, drunk on Christmas Eve, mooching off of some dysfunctional girl's father, and reading tarot cards for a living. It's obvious you're in love. I should have known by the way you're conducting yourself. And taking advantage of a pupil? Both you and he should be hung by the chimney without a care and stuffed in a turkey. Love's a joke, a poison to the intellect, and a corrosion to one's judgment.
So is that why you've turned out to be such a stupid old fool?
Sacre bleu.
Because you loved Mum? No. I think the stock market has been what has narrowed your mind. What are you going to do with all your money, eh? You haven't bought anybody gifts over the last few years. You don't want to help anyone less fortunate anymore. For me, this is an important time. Although I'm not religious, I love the decorations and the lights, the smell of the Christmas tree and the foods, not to mention the bits of kindness going around. I want to give another human being the opportunity to enjoy that too.
You're turning soft. Your psyche is like pudding. People are going to take advantage of that. Why doesn't your friend Peggy get some help from the government?
I'm Penny, not Peggy, Mr. Scroggs. If it's no trouble.
They have programs for these kinds of people, and there are others like her that won't find it a burden spending time with her.
I'm finding this time here with you a burden. I'm going to go over there now and have my cards read and be in the presence of a kindred spirit. Will you change your mind about having a reading done yourself?
Definitely not.
Okay then, is there anything you'd like to do tonight at all, it being Christmas Eve?
Yeah, I'd like to change my living room back to the way it was. I'm going to go upstairs now, unless there's a circus waiting for me up there too.